Um, I feel like sometimes even now we're talking about everything that's happening with Black Lives Matter. It's like, okay, let it chatter right now. But once the chatter quiets, then it goes back to normal. Do you believe that's going to happen the same way, Chris? What do you think about that?
Well, I think that's the concern, particularly in a lot of communities of color, that there's often a lot of noise after these incidents, after these murders, after these tragedies, and then nothing changes. And so I think the challenge is, and I'll say this in the most nonpartisan way I can say it, is that good people of all faiths, good people of all political persuasions, are willing to embrace some of the big ideas that move the dial forward for all people. So take what Cecile has dedicated so much of her life to, Amendment 4. Let's be clear, Amendment 4 is arguably one of the greatest civil rights victories in the last 30 years in Florida.
150 years.
150 years. There you have it. That tells you what the challenges we've had here in Florida, and it should be embraced by all of us. This is not hard. This is easy. And Desmond Meade is a dear friend, and when this passed, and I like to think we were championing it everywhere we went. We all had great hope. But can you imagine if folks of all political persuasions spoke up? The litigation and the shenanigans that are holding it up would end. They would end. And it's the same thing with the affordable housing crisis, or the fact that 3 million people in Florida, many of them in communities of color, don't have health care when they could under federal policy. If we don't make any changes on the big ideas, nothing's going to change on the ground.